we had to sleep early that day because the next morning was Holmes's wedding. Which, y'all, I was like, okay, homie, we gotta make sure we sleep early. We gotta make sure that we sleep early so that we can, we can be there tomorrow. We can be there on time because we have to wake up early. She said, yeah. We're kind of laying there. And then I sent a message to our group chat about, a rumbling bean. And then we started laughing and gurgling about that shit for hours and didn't sleep till like 3 or 4 a.m. Also, guys, why is my ring just purple now? Why am I always romantic? I was just thinking about rumbling beans. Rumbling beans. Hopeless romantic ass Oshi. I'm literally not a hopeless romantic. Like, that's not my vibe. That's like literally not me. Anyways, we woke up half dead. Afterwards, we made a bunch of Twitter videos, gurgling, whatever. We woke up, we all put on our cute little outfits, and we went on the train over to City Hall. So if you guys saw, if anybody lives in New York and just saw like 5 people all wearing suits and dresses, yeah, that was us. I bought a suit specifically for this. Michi said she likes suits and wanted to see me in a suit, so I got a suit. And I mean, I've never worn a suit before, so I felt like I looked like ass. But I guess we were serving or whatever, and then we went over to the City Hall. And they were signing their thing, and apparently you need a witness to get married. And so I'm on their official records as the witness. And we were all holding cameras, like me, Avery, and Hami were all like holding cameras. We're like, and they have a chapel there too. I didn't know they had a chapel at the City Hall. I guess if you want to just get it done really quick, you could do it really quick. So the lady's like, oh, you guys are like the only ones here right now, so you have your pick on which one you want to get married in. So we chose a little chapel. Oh my god, dude, Buzz. I'm holding the camera. And then, like, they're like, we brought here together to witness, like, she's doing the little speech. And then the way the host is looking at MJ, I knew I was gonna cry. It's not even like their official. They're gonna do a wedding with family and friends and shit later on, but they just wanted to get it done in New York because they love New York. Tell the wedding before I go potty, but yeah, I was the witness, and they were like saying their little vows. Guys, I did so good. You're gonna be so proud of me. I was the one recording it, so I didn't want my audio to get in there of me crying, so I held everything in until after they did their wedding kiss. So after they kissed, and then we got the pictures, I was like, I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so happy for you. And I look at Hobby, and Hobby's like, we're like sadly we're just taking the pictures with tears streaming down our face. And then we're like, congratulations, you two. And they were like, oh my god. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. You guys are so great. We love you. And afterwards, MJ threw the bouquet. I made sure Hami caught that. They're like, oh, are you gonna be next married? I was like, ew. Anyways, no, they didn't even cry, bro. Afterwards, they're like, can we get some alone time to whisper each other vows? Make sure that they don't come. So Avery and I were guarding the door while they were like whispering their vows. Can you believe that shit? A match made in heaven. They're like, we would like some alone time to talk about how much we love each other. I said, wow, I fucking hate you both, but I love you both so much. I'm so happy for you. Anyways, we went over to some random guy that was selling like flowers and taking pictures and stuff out front, and then we said, hey, could you take these pictures? And so he was gonna try to take a picture of us in front of this mammogram testing car, and then we moved in front of the City Hall, and then I paid for a picture to put into the music studio, and it was just so beautiful. It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. And then we went and got brunch, mimosas, And then Hami was trying to steal the plate, and everybody understood that, but Holmes didn't understand it. And so he was all, wait, what are you doing? You're putting the plate in the to-go box. And she's like, oh, I just don't, wink, wink. I don't really want to, like, take it off. And he's like, no, but, well, I mean, there's an easy way. I could just scoop it out for you. And she's like, no, it's fine. Like, I got it. And she was like, honey, like, no, like, it's fine. And he's like, no, guys, trust me. Like, what do you mean? Like, it's gonna look weird if you do that. Like, what do you mean? Like, see, like, here, let me, give it to me. And she's like, no. And then we're like, oh my God, bro, Andrew, she was trying to take the fucking plate. And he was like, oh, I just thought she was having trouble with putting it into, and she's like, no, of course I didn't have a problem with that. Of course I didn't. And then he was like, oh, I'm sorry. Here, you could do it. And then she's like, nah, the vibes are ruined. I don't want to anymore. It was so fucking funny, dude. It was so fucking funny, man. Like, it was so funny. Holy shit. Oh my God.